circuit. All right. We are going to start off today with the front of our legs. So we're going to get our quads. We're going to get down on those elbows, pull out the front here. So just rolling all the way from the hips all the way down to right above the knees. Go for about 10 rolls up and down here. About 10, we're going to flip to the IT band on the side. So get the side of our thigh. You can stagger that top leg forward if you want to take a little bit of pressure off, or if you want to add pressure on, you can just stack both legs on top of each other. Just rolling all the way again from the hip all the way to right above the knee on the side of our thigh. All right, we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. All right, guys, next we're moving to our groin. So the opposite of the IT band, right on the inside of our thigh. So we're going to get back down on both elbows here, and then position that roller perpendicular to your thigh, and then we're just rolling up and down the inside of our leg here. All right, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. All right, last part of our body we're going to roll is our upper back. So we're going to start by sitting on our butt. We're going to position that roller right around the middle of our back. We're going to go for a big stretch overhead with our arms. And then we're going to roll all the way up to our shoulder blades. And then right back down to the middle of our back. All right, guys. Next, we're going to go into our half kneeling position. So one knee up. We're going to take our foam roller. We're going to squeeze it between our hands like so. Create some tension. From here, we're going to reach overhead with our arms, trying not to lean back or arch our back. We're just reaching with our arms as far back as we can. Bringing it back down to chest level. And then we're rotating towards that top leg. So overhead stretch here. Bringing it back down and then just rotating towards that top leg. So just alternating between these two. We're going to shoot for about 6 of these on each side. All right, once you get 6 on one side, go ahead and switch. Bring the opposite knee up. Do the same thing on the other side. All right, you guys finished with that one. Go ahead and just set your roller off to the side for now. Next, we're going to go into our cat-cows. So we're going to go onto all fours. We're going to think about pointing our forehead at the floor and then bringing our shoulder blades up to the ceiling like an angry cat. And then the opposite would be chest to the floor, head to the ceiling. We're going to shoot for about 10 of these. You guys are done with that. We're going to go straight into our alternating single leg glute bridge. So lying on our back, we have our heels dug into the floor. We're going to push through one heel at a time, bringing our hips up to the ceiling. Once we get to the bottom, we're just going to switch legs. Alternate each side here, shoot for about 8 reps each leg. You guys are done with that. We're going to do one more standing up. So this one is just going to be a lateral lunge to SLDL. So we're going to step out on one side into our lateral lunge, stepping back to the top, and then just tipping over at our hips, doing our single leg deadlift on one leg. So lateral lunge, back to the top, tipping over, almost like a Superman on the opposite leg. We're going to shoot for 6 on each side here. And once you get 6, we'll go ahead and switch sides. All right, you guys finished with that. Go ahead and grab your water if you need it. Hey, Deb. Long time no see. All right, guys. So for today's circuit, we're going to do a 10 by 5. So each exercise, we have 3 different kind of mini circuits. We have this one here, the middle one, and the third one here. We're going to start with these 3. You're going to do 10 reps of each of these, and we're going to roll through this whole thing here 5 times. So you're going to do, it sounds more intimidating than it is, a push-up position, pull-up. It's not an actual pull-up, but I'll show you this one. So you're going to use your kettlebell or your dumbbell. You're going to get down in your push-up position. So on your hands here, you're going to start with your weight in between your hands. You're going to pull it down about around just under your hips, and then you're going to grab it with your other hand. You're just alternating, pulling it up to your hands, and then back down to your hips there until you get 10 reps. From that, you go straight into your push-up position row. So same position with your hands, except we're pulling that weight up. So here, grabbing our weight, rowing it, and then just alternating each side until you get 10 reps total. So 5 reps on each side. And then you're going to finish with the push-ups. So we're going to use our weight. If you're using a kettlebell, you can just do regular push-ups from the floor. If we're using a dumbbell that has flat sides on it, you're going to use that. So you're going to have your hand on that, your opposite hand on the floor, and then just regular push-ups from there. So 5 with your hand on one side and then 5 with your hand on the other side. So we're going to run through that. You're going to run through that 5 times. We're going to have a time limit of 6 minutes to run through that 5 times. All right, so if we finish early, we'll just start the rest timer early. If not, your cutoff time is going to be 6 minutes. All right, does anybody have any questions on those? All good?
Yeah.
All right, guys, get ready. I'll call out the exercises too as we go so we know what we're doing. We're going to start with the pull-ups with our weight. All right, guys, here we go. Starting with the pull-ups. 3, 2, 1. Oh, false alarm. You got 10-second countdown here. All right, 3, 2, 1, and begin. Got 6 minutes here. 10 reps of each exercise, 5 rounds total. Down to the rows. And push-ups. All right. And when you guys are doing those pull-ups, 1 rep is going to be down and back. So from your hips back up to between your hands is 1 rep. So you're moving it twice for 1 rep. On to the second round of push-ups here. If you guys find that the push-ups are fatiguing too much, you can always just drop to the knees and do push-ups from there. All right, about halfway in the time, guys. 3 minutes left. Fourth round here. All right, guys, a minute and a half left. Shoulders are gonna burn after this one. All right, just under 1 minute to go. Fifteen seconds, guys. Three, two, one. All right, go ahead and rest, guys, wherever you're at. Ooh, that was pretty tough. All right, so we're gonna rest for 90 seconds. During that time, I'll go over we'll go rest for 100 seconds, actually. I'll go over the next three. There you go. Deb, how'd you like that?
It was kind of tough.
Yeah, I know.
I made
Tougher than I thought.
4.
Yeah, I think I got like
Hurt
4.5, 5.
wrists.
Yeah. Okay, well, you're in luck because I don't think we have too much of that left, the wrist stuff. So
Right.
Next we have the middle part. We're gonna do dumbbell snatches. If you can read this, my handwriting is kind of weird. Dumbbell forward lunges and dumbbell single leg deadlifts. So for the snatch, you're gonna grab your weight. You can do this with the kettlebell too. You're gonna start feet about shoulder width apart, and then you're gonna start with the weight in between your legs. You're gonna kind of dip down a little bit, throw it up to the ceiling, catch it at the top, and stand up. Then just bring it right back down to your shoulders. Here, and stand up. All right, so that's gonna be 5 on each side, 10 total. From there, we're going into our forward lunge. So holding our weight goblet like this, nice and close to our chest. Then just alternating forward lunge like so. So 10 of those total. And then finishing with our dumbbell SLDL. If you have a dumbbell, I'm just gonna hold mine like this, both hands. And then it's our single leg deadlift like we did in the warm-up. So tipping over at our hips and then just standing up. So we'll go for 5 on each side there. All right, so we'll do the same thing here, guys. 6 minutes for 5 rounds. All right, any questions there before we get started?
No.
All good? Okay, guys, awesome. Get ready to go, starting with dumbbell snatches. Let me get rid of the countdown timer. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. 6 minutes here. Start with our snatches, 5 on each side. right, for the snatches, we're going to our forward lunge, alternating with this one. 10 total. All right, and once you finish your forward lunge, going straight into our SLDL. I'm just going to do one at a time, one side at a time here, so 5 on each side. All right, right back into our dumbbell snatches once you finish the SLDLs. All right, it's 2 rounds in, about halfway, just over 3 minutes left. It's just about 2 minutes here. All right, 1 minute left. 10 seconds, guys. All right, go ahead and rest. Whew. It's tough to get through 5 rounds of that. Whew. All right, so 90 seconds of rest here. Got one more little mini circuit to go through. All wet. All right, so we have side plank and press. So with this one, you're gonna do a side plank from the hand. So from the hand here, you're in your side plank, you have your feet staggered, you have your weight, you're gonna pull your weight up to your chest, press it up to the ceiling, then back down. You're just gonna alternate here, each side. So you're gonna get in your side plank, and just press that weight up to the ceiling. All right, so if you have a lighter weight, this would be ideal for that. After that, we're gonna do our boats, which is kind of like a static crunch almost, if you will. So we're gonna sit on our butt, we're gonna hold our weight at our chest, or just off our chest here. And then the goal here, as we're rocking back and forward, but we're not touching our heels to the ground the whole time. So we're getting real close, they're never touching. So we're just rocking back and forth, so 10 of those total. And then we're gonna finish with our alternating single leg glute bridge. Pretty much what we did in warm-up, just with a little bit of added weight this time. So you're gonna take your weight, set it on top of your hips, and then you're just gonna alternate with your glute bridge for 10. All right, is everybody all good there? Yep. All right. All right, guys, go ahead and get started, or go ahead and get ready. We're gonna get started with the side plank and press. All right, 3, 2, 1, and begin. 6 minutes, starting with our side plank press. This side plank, you guys are pulling it up and try to keep that weight as close to your body as you can. A little bit easier. All right, you guys are done with the side plank, moving on to our boats. So weight at the chest, rocking back and forth, not letting those heels touch the ground. All right. And then the final one is our alternating single leg glute bridge. These ones take a little bit longer, so don't be discouraged if you don't get all the rounds done. Time limit. 3 minutes left. Yeah, this circuit's really hard, or the air conditioning doesn't work. All right, about 2 minutes. All right, almost there, guys. Keep going strong. A minute and a half left here. All right, guys, 1 minute. All right, final 30 seconds. Finish strong. Three, two, one, and rest, guys. That is a wrap. Nice job. Whew. All right, how we feeling?